Alright, hello and welcome to Steel Picking. This is Aaron. In this video, I'm going to show you some basic chords out of the key of C. And this is going to be a two-part lesson. So in the first part, I'm going to show you some three-note chords. And I'm going to try to use the root of the chord in the bottom of the grouping. So in other words, if we're playing a C, which is this is out of C, the bottom note of the group, if I played 8, 6, 5, the 8th string would be the C note. So in some of the previous lessons, I've shown you some chords and chord substitutes that maybe have what we call phantom notes. In other words, we're playing a three-note chord that may be like a C minor 7 flat 5 or C7 flat 5. So you're not actually playing groups of 4 and 5 notes like a keyboard player would do, and you're not strumming the guitar like a rhythm guitar or lead guitar would do, electric guitar. So we're playing the basic parts of those chords. Now the first lesson, this lesson, will be easy versions of those chords. So we're going to take like basic chords out of C, and we've got a rhythm track and a tab for this lesson, so you'll be able to see that. So in the second lesson, which you can watch, we're going to take and extend these chords out. So we may add a 9th to the C, we may add a 6th, 7th, major 7th. So we're going to actually add color, is what I call them, to these chords, make them a little more interesting. So if you would like the tab and the backing tracks, they'll be available on our website. And you can check that out on the link below. Also, if you wanted early access to a lot of the things that we're doing, plus a lot of the things will have the tab and backing tracks, you can go to our Patreon site, and there also you can support us with what we're doing, and Jacob will have a link to that, so you can see that, see what we're doing there. And just like I've said in some of the other videos we're making now, that we've got new lighting, we've purchased a new camera, so all those things we're purchasing to make the videos higher quality. If you'd like to support us there, then just check it out. We'd appreciate that. So let's look at this lesson. There's no sequential order, and I say that because you can do this lesson first, then check out the second lesson. You can do the second lesson, you know, it won't really matter. They're different lessons, but I tried to build off of this lesson with the second lesson. So if you can do them in order, it would probably be a little bit better for you. But either way, you'll be able to get it. I know you can. So let's look at the lesson. Alright, let's look at this lesson now. I'm going to take the very basic forms of the chords that we're going to play. And also I'm going to try to show you too that we're going to take the root of the chord that we're calling. So in other words, we're going to be out of the key of C. So the first chord I'm going to show you, the bottom note will be a C note. So the first chord we played was a C major chord. So we go to our 8th fret, place the bar on the 8th fret. You play 8, 6, 5. Okay, the next chord in the progression was an A minor. We play 10, 8, 6 here at the 8th fret with our A pedal. Okay, now the way we're calling that chord is the bottom string, the 10th string at the 8th fret with the A pedal down, is an A note, so that's going to be an A minor chord. So now we have C, based off of that 8th note, what it is, that's the C chord. Then we have an A minor, that's based off of the 10th string. So what I'm getting at now, showing you this, is that if I played it right here, and it would be whatever that 8th string is, that would be a B flat, be a G minor. So that's kind of way you want to start thinking. We're just using C because it's an easy reference. Okay, so now we have C and A minor. The next chord that I play in that progression was an E minor. That's simply going to play 6, 5, 2. Again, the bottom note is going to tell us what chord we're in. That 6th string at the 8th fret is an E. So if I play 6, 5, 2, no pedals, no knee levers, I've got an E minor. Okay, so now we're going C, A minor, E minor. Okay, the next chord in the progression that I play on the rhythm track is an F. You play 6, 5, 4 here at the 8th fret with A and B pedals down. Okay, so let's see if our pattern's holding. That 6th string at the 8th fret with the A and B pedals down is an F note. Okay, the next chord that I play is a D minor. I can play 7, 6, 5 here at the 8th fret with A and B pedals still down, and that's a D minor. Okay, that bottom note is a D. The next chord that I play in the progression is a G7. I play 10, 8, 6. While that's ringing, I add the 7th string. Okay, so the bottom note should be a G. So that's a G7. Then it goes back to C. 8, 6, 5, no pedals, no knee levers. Alright, so I'm going to play it one more time. That was C, A minor, E minor, F, D minor, G7, C. Alright, as always, we just want to thank you, Jacob and I, for checking out our videos and supporting us. If you haven't subscribed, do that to our site here, our YouTube site. You'll get early like notifications as soon as Jacob puts things up. You'll get a notification alerting you that there's a new video posted. So also you'll see that if some of the equipment we're using now, and on both sides, on my side, on what I'm playing, using amps and pedals, chords, things like that, and what Jacob's using with the lighting, the cameras, some of the programs we're using, you'll be able to see those. There will be links for those products, and if you would like to check those out and purchase them, you can through the links. Also, there probably most of those links, when you click them, there will be a more in-depth maybe an analysis or a better description of maybe the amp, some of the specs on that, and that'll give you a little insight on that. And maybe if you're interested in some of the things that we're doing, or some of the sounds that I'm getting, or some of the video, audio stuff that Jake's doing. So anyhow, you can check those links out. That'll get you to those products. If you purchase them, that'd be great. If you just want more details, that's the place to go for that also. So as always, Jake and I thank you, and keep picking.